right, now we're ready to go for match number 1 at 70 kilograms in the red. That's Zain Retherford, Nittany Lion Wrestling Club. Oh, nice low shot by Tyler Berger. He's in deep. He doubles off. Now working a chest wrap is Zain Retherford, but it's Tyler Berger with the finish.
He said he was going to make adjustments. So far he has. Really nice low-level attack, and maybe more impressive, Zain had that chest wrap locked tight. Berger was able to move side to side, get free from there, and get the points.
He's able to get his weight back, so Zain didn't have quite the lock on that chest and able to get a finish. And that speed to the legs is the one advantage you can really point to with Berger. He is really, really fast. He can generate offense from his leg attacks. But the question is, can he withstand the pace of Zain Retherford, the physicality? Zain makes every match a fight.
Berger definitely does have the ability to execute late in matches. His U.S. Open final against Sammy Sasso, a great example of that one. Had to come from behind with like 8 seconds left to get a takedown.
Berger made the move to the Pennsylvania RTC. Head coach Brandon Slater's a single leg. Zain Retherford, they're on the edge, but he's bringing them back in. He says, I want all 2. I'm going to try to finish backside. That's exactly what Zain's going to do. Taking the lead 2-2 over Berger.
Really nice adjustment there once he got to the leg. Some guys will settle for one, not Zain. He was going to bring him back in all the way.
Good response from Zain Retherford. There he fires off a double leg, comes up with an underhook. Berger clears out of it. 1:34 to go.
With Tyler Berger, you know you can score now, and they're going to warn him for passivity. First warning. If you're Berger, you got to figure out a way to endure this hand fight without letting Zain put a bunch more points on the board.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be engaged. There he goes one way, then the other. Just Berger tries to get in Zain's right leg, but can't get it.
Zain is so good at taking ground when he gets that collar. Oh, gets to the leg, unable to capitalize on the shot.
Back to that collar, Zain Retherford. Now he's taking some ground. Now pulling on that head is Zain Retherford, trying to clear to an angle. Nothing there, 56 seconds to go in the first period, 2-2. They're going to hit Berger for passivity. Maybe that's what the whistle would like, but it's going to get white paddled.
45 left in the first. Zain continues to stalk. There's a shot. Oh, nice go behind attempt there. One way then the other. Zain Retherford, that was so nice. He was most of the way to the takedown one side, then he had to go back the other way and got it.
Great work, short offense from Zain off the shot from Berger. Goes one way, then the other, as you mentioned, David, and great short offense. And that's one of the positions the Penn State Nittany Lion is not talked about enough, how good they are at scoring counter offense, getting go-behinds off, drag go-behinds or re-attacks. And that was a prime example there from Zain Retherford.
Zain Retherford ranked number 1 in the world at 70 kilos at the moment. Short time left. And Berger didn't like that hands to the face, but that's going to do it for the first period. Let's take another look at that last score. It was really nice action.
Let's take a look at that takedown from Zain. That shot drags one way, then goes the other, right, then left, extending his lead 4-2.
So impressive. Zain Retherford, his feet are always moving. There's really not a time that you're going to see Zain Retherford just hanging in a collar tie. He's always taking those little steps forward or side to side, and it's just creates such an advantage for him.
And we're underway in the second period. And Zain Retherford picking up where he left off. There's a shot. A lot of offense now, trying to finish up around the body. Now underhook. What's going to be the call? They're going to go 2 confirm. Zain adding to his lead and jogs right back to the center. And we're back underway.
6-2 is a tough hole for Berger to climb out of. That opening attack was his best moment. We'll see if we can get back to something like that.
And Zain just so active with that right hand, kind of post ahead, pulls on the collar. Been able to create a lot of openings, force some bad shots from Berger. Just great positional wrestling from Zain Retherford.
He's always created a lot of openings with that hand on the forehead. A lot of people credit him for that hands in the face rule in NCAA wrestling. And
he almost had that leg there. Pulls the wrist with that left hand to Zain. Shot, but now he's right in Zain's wheelhouse. Can he convert? Short offense position. He's got that underhook in the chin.
Stalemate. Good news for Berger. Kind of got the feeling that Zain was waiting to see which way Berger was going to go so that he could adjust. Berger wisely just kind of hung out until they whistled it back to their feet. Berger getting frustrated with the heavy hands of Zain. We've seen a lot of Zain's opponents complain about that.
He's no fun. They're gonna warn Berger, I guess, for disengaging. There he fires off an attack. And that's what the pressure brings out of you. You got to either attack or stay in the fight and get beat up. Another shot from Berger. Now 2-on-1 for Zain Retherford. Head position for Berger. Twisting that arm, trying to finish behind now is Zain Retherford. And he's going to add to his lead 2 more.
Berger maybe tried to stay in bounds a little too long, and by the time he was out, he had lost his balance. Zain gets the 2, and he's got a 6-point lead.
And Zain, once again, just sprints back to the middle of the mat. Can't wait to get started again.
You know, some guys,
to go.
Some guys 6-point lead, you think maybe they'll wind it down, but Zain doesn't really know how to do that. He's going to keep coming forward.
Head tap from Zain there. Nice single leg in good position. Now he's standing with it. Whizzer here from Tyler Berger. Now Zain brings him towards the edge. He's got 1 for sure, and he's just going to take that 1. 9-2 the lead for Zain Retherford. He's really in the driver's seat here.
See if Berger tries to attack off the whistle. He's trying to hit that post a couple times. And hard tie there again from Zain. Talking about whether Zain's going to go up or down. He said he spends a lot of time in the room wrestling with Carter Starachi.
Oh my gosh. Starachi, a 3-time NCAA champion at 174 pounds. This weight, 70 kilograms, 154.5 pounds. Double leg for Zain Retherford. And those should be Zain's points. They're going to go 4. 2 offered, 4 confirmed for Zain. That's the tech.
Really nice attack there. Berger, you can't really blame him for Berger trying to go lat whip there. At that point, if you're Berger, you got to try something. So.
And they're going to challenge this. Coach Slay's going to try to get this from 4-2. This is a, you know, YOLO brick. But it could get changed. You know, I've seen Coach Slay's very good with the brick, so there is a chance this ends up not being a 4-point feat and come back to just a 2.
If it does change, I think it'll go from 4 red to 2 red. Berger tried to kind of whip him over here. It's just, I don't know.
I don't think Zain exposed there.
No, I don't think he was quite past 90.
Seems like will be a pretty obvious 4-point feat to back. The jury of appeal will take a look at it and determine what the right call actually is. If the call stands, the match is over. It's a tech for Zain Retherford.
All right, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, what's the
what's the
ruling? Zain he's had some interesting Final X experiences. Talked about the series with Yanni that went to arbitration. Last year he wrestled Jordan Oliver in Stillwater. That one went to 3 matches, 3 incredible matches.
Only 2, so good brick from Coach Slay. 11-2, so the match will continue, although there's just 16 seconds to go. So it's a long road back. And a short time to get there. 11-2, Berger's gonna shoot, and he got a little headbutt. And Zain takes exception.
Zain's bleeding now.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Zain's furious.
And Berger's upset too. He's yelling at him.
Look at Zane's face.
Yeah, man. Covered in blood. And
yeah, I mean, it's pretty clear what's going on there.
they just showed it on the Jumbotron in the arena, and that's what that collective gasp was about.
We got a Penn State media member just screaming "no class" here behind David and I.
It's just an unbiased Penn State media member. But you know what? We may have a point this time.
I mean, yeah, that's not cool. And it's 16 seconds. Everyone, it's not hard to figure out what's going on. Tyler Berger's a good dude. But
yeah.
Heat of battle, you make a choice. Maybe you look back on your regret a little bit.
Right in the heat of the moment, though, I mean, he looked Zain straight in the face and said, "Man, you're doing the same thing to me."
But he's not.
He's not doing that. He's just incredibly physical, and he's effective doing it. He uses it to score points, and it's a different type of thing.
And he might need a stitch there. It was a pretty big gash there. Oh, boy. Look at it.
Oh, man.
That is a big gash.
That's a deep one.
They're going to have to take that for sure, right?
Yes. Oh, yeah. That's rough. You get a restart. You think you have a tech, you get a restart with 16 seconds left, and you end up with a gash and a head wrap, and maybe a little more personal coming out for match 2.
Yeah. So they ultimately cleaned it out and they decided we got to go gable wrap here.
And
much to the probably annoyance of Zain Retherford.
Yeah, so between a challenge and a headbutt, blood time, wow, that was a hard hand slap.
Yeah, and this is going to be a fun last 12 seconds here in this match as Berger and Zain gonna hit each other a little bit, and now on a shot is Zain as this one ends. It's gonna be 11-2 for Zain, and they'll get up chest to chest.
They're exchanging a few words, they're not done.
Zain's hot, and you know what? Sort of, it takes a lot to get that out of Zain. No matter what's going on, he stays pretty even keel, but and underway 70 kilograms, match number 2. Zain Retherford in the blue, Tyler Berger in the red. Club and shot, high single leg for Zain Retherford. He's trying to set the tone for this match as well. Ferocious fight there. What's going to be the call? That's close. I think one blue on the step out. Fun exchange.
Berger wants a brick.
I don't think so. I don't think he does.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to go well for him, but he felt like he got that step out. They're going to take a look at it.
Because I didn't see Zain's foot out or head, and maybe his hand, but that wouldn't count.
As Berger sprawls, let's see if Zain's head hits the mat before Berger's feet do. I don't think so, but.
So he's circling here.
It's close.
Maybe not. Let's see, knee goes out. It maybe proved to be a great brick from Berger. He had to ask for it. The staff wasn't as sure. There's also the thought when it's close, you know, you want to lose your brick over a one-pointer, you know?
Yeah, here's another angle. I think it's a good challenge.
This could go his way. So they are going one red. So
yeah.
Great brick from Berger.
And it was that head of Zain Retherford that hit as Berger was floating the hips over. So Berger strikes first in both matches. little different strike this time than the takedown he got in match 1.
Round here. He trails 1-0 after giving up that step out.
Retherford's pace and physicality just did unrelenting.
Hard clubs from both guys, trying to create an opening to get to the legs.
For being as hard of a hand fighter as Retherford is, he doesn't spend that much of the time in the collar tie.
Right.
He just constant clubs and jabs, and
it's just overall pressure, you know. He's moving, he's constantly on your head, level change, faking, just a lot of movement. And you'll notice Berger's circling out and away from a lot of the pressure that Zain's presenting. There's a nice sweep single for Tyler Berger in deep. Whizzer here, now trying to spin around. Berger's got the takedown, extending his lead 3-0.
Berger tried to get that leg bent, now drops to a low gut.
And you look at Zain's nose, that cut split open. It was just a very deep gash when you look at it. And he's sprung quite a leak there.
Yeah, they're going to be cleaning this mat up for a while, you got to imagine.
Get Vito back out here.
Coach Slay, see him over there in the corner with Berger, really encouraged, really fired up. He and Mark Hall trying to keep Berger's spirits high.
Can't say enough good things about the job the Pennsylvania RTC is doing. Coach Slay and company doing an awesome job. And you look for the benefits of that, having Jordan Burroughs, Tyler Berger, Joey McKenna, David McFadden, Mark Hall, all in your room. That's going to trickle into the University of Pennsylvania wrestling team.
Here's that shot,
and they just they do bump heads inadvertently. A deep sweep single, and he tries to go spin around to get that far ankle, but Berger was ready for that counter and got the finish. And you know, an extra little break here is not the worst thing for Tyler Berger, when no matter who you are, even though Berger's not a guy known to, wither late in matches, Zain just brings that out of you.
Yeah, he really does. And hearing Berger on the Bader show, he was pretty confident that given these weeks between US Open and Final X to prepare for Zain Retherford, that he was going to have a really good showing, that he could win, that he could beat Zain, and I'm sure he didn't have the showing he wanted in match number 1. So far, so good here in match number 2. They're putting tape back on Zain's head, but the blood is still just pouring out from under that tape.
Man, they may have to. And I don't know if we had any shots of just how wide that gash was. It was.
I mean, they were putting that cotton swab inside of the gash when we were looking at it. It was pretty deep.
So they're taping this thing every which way.
They're having to get pretty creative.
Yeah.
Man, this is going to be.
This trainer with the toothpick. That's the move.
This trainer, this is going to be, this guy's going to be presenting at an athletic training conference about this, I think, at some point.
Over on the women's mat, Jennifer Page makes the world team.
Interesting thing about Jen Page, she dropped from 62 kilos to 59 at the World Team Trials, and now on a World Team. The other 2 athletes who changed weight classes between the US Open and World Team Trials won match 1 in Final X. We saw Zahid Valencia on this mat, 92 kilos. He was 86 at the Open. He's here in Final X, won match 1. And then at 68 kilos on the women's side of things, Emma Bruntel bumped up from 65, and she took match 1 against Forrest Molinari.
So the ability to change weights after the US Open could be proving to making Team USA a little more formidable. So they're putting the Vaseline on the outside of the tape. I have not seen that before.
A lot of innovation happening here tonight.
Yeah. He can't see. Zane's just now realizing he can't see anything.
His eyes are
show his eyes. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
He said, when I look down, yeah.
He's like, this guy's like, I didn't think of that.
He's like, picky.
Oh my gosh.
You have to choose. Do you want to stop bleeding or see? They'll figure it out.
Oh, now he's cutting some eye holes. This is a deep gash. Yeah, look at his eyes. It's completely closed. Still quite a bit of blood on his face too.
Not only has this maybe been the most action-packed final X, I believe it's been the bloodiest.
It's been a real bloodbath.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the worst part is you can't donate any of this spilled blood. They won't take it.
No, they won't take it. All right, he's back out.
It's like, let's roll with it.
Okay, here we go. 3-0 lead for Tyler Berger. 1:10 to go. There's a shot, another shot. Double to single for Berger, but now looking to counter is Zain Retherford. Hard whizzer there, maybe even a quarter Nelson.
Yeah, front quarter.
Almost taking over. You see that horsepower from Zain. And no points as Berger was grounded. I've seen Bo Nickel messing around a lot with that quarter Nelson, seeing some videos of it.
Kind of wonder if Zain could have got the go behind if he hadn't been so intent on the turn, but no points.
Imagine Zane's gonna push to get on the score. There's a double leg from space right on the edge. He's close, and Berger tried to go down to the ground. They can't let that work, right? Yeah, caution. And they're just gonna go straight step out there, which I think is probably the right call.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know if the whole foot got out or not, or if it was just gonna be a pure backing out caution in one.
So no caution, just the point on the step out. 8 seconds to go, another shot. Berger trying to steal one at the end of the period, and he's feeling every bit of that quarter Nelson. Man, that looks brutal. And time's up.
Yeah, a lot of pressure on the neck, and see if that comes into play second period. Sometimes you get that neck pressure even from just a collar tie, and that ends up affecting the stance. Guys come up out of the stance as they get more tired. And it's a lot of neck pressure in those two front quarter sequences.
And once again, it looks like the tape is down, obscuring his eyes.
Good first period for Tyler Berger. Not only the savvy step out, but also the takedown.
Yeah, great single leg, strong finish. He's gotten in a few times, and Zain went to that front quarter and able to defend, but Zain has not been able to score off of the Berger shot yet.
Back to the medical camera.
Yeah. Nobody probably more annoyed by this than Zain.
Oh, he hates it.
He wants to keep it going. He doesn't like to stand still for anything.
Second period underway.
Here we go. It's a 3-1 lead for Tyler Berger. Zain going to try to get a takedown, get a score here, get that lead for the first time this match. This is definitely a different match from the first one. It was an early takedown, yes, for Berger, but then Zain got it going almost immediately afterwards. It's been harder for Zain to find the legs of Tyler Berger, using his speed, working from the outside.
Berger's getting better angles, and now in on another shot, locked on that single leg.
And near ankle pulled up for Zain Retherford. This is a good position for Zain to score, but now they go head outside. Not bad position for Berger. Could he get exposure or a takedown here? Maybe a stalemated position, but Berger's not going to stop working. They'll stalemate it. 3-1 lead for Tyler Berger, 2:07 to go.
Really nice attempt by Berger for the exposure. If he could have hit that elbow, he would have got it. Zain able to slip it loose and no points.
Head tap from Zain, left then right. Left-handed collar from Tyler Berger. You know, the officials were indicating towards Berger, and basically, I think the moment before they were going to probably hit him for passivity, he fired off a single leg. Maybe bought himself some time off the shot clock.
Zain still taking him to the zone, controlling center as he has throughout, but Berger's angles not letting Zain just push him straight back as much as he was in match 1.
So Tyler does have a verbal warning for passivity, so the next one would put him on the clock. And here it is. Berger going on the clock.
And Berger having a word with the official about Zain's hands in his face.
Berger is on the shot clock. And Berger's annoyed by the hands to the face.
Eye poke there, and he's been asking that official to make that hands to the face call a lot, especially in the second period.
The match chairman wants them to go attention blue.
We got another trainer that wants to get out here.
Yeah.
He's letting Mr. Toothpicks hogging all the camera time.
Back underway. Shot clock. We stopped that mid-shot clock. Sweep single, Zain Retherford. Looking spin around, far ankle, but he can't get it. Takedown for Zain, 3-3, plus shot clock potentially coming. Zain working for a gut wrench now. Oh, he's got a leg in. This figure 4 of the leg. 4-3 now. Zain in the lead.
Looking like the Penn State days there with the leg in. 4-3 now, shot clock expired. 49 seconds to go. Berger adjusting the socks. This is a Jordan Burroughs tactic.
So a 1 for Berger would put him back in the lead by criteria. And there's a single leg for Zain, trying to ice this one. Whizzer from Tyler Berger preventing the score for the time being. 24 seconds to go, and they'll stalemate it. 23 seconds.
Berger collects himself. Remember, he scored a takedown with 8 seconds left in the US Open Finals.
Can he do it again? 18 seconds remaining. There's a shot, looking dragged. Re-attack is Zain. Good job by Berger squaring up. There's another shot from Tyler Berger. 10 seconds to go. Zain holding on to those wrists. Does not want to give Berger a clean look at his legs. 3 seconds to go. One last gasp from Berger, but it's Zain Retherford back on the world team. A 4-3 bloody win for the Zain train.
It took a long time to get through with that gash, but Zain Retherford gets it done. Limited visibility, a little blood loss, and it's Zain Retherford back on the world team. #1 ranked wrestler in the world.